I fucking love that song. That's just him.
Me too, brother.
This is an oldie, but a sludge punk EP that we dropped a couple years ago. This one's called Gut Dredge.
Started, like, just tell me like where y'all from and like how did y'all get into whose idea was it to start the band in the first place?
Pointing at Lars, because this guy just has riffs on his computer.
That's a good question actually. I think from when I first started playing guitar is when I really wanted to start a band, when I was like 12, 13 years old. But and I had played just casually with friends in high school, just jamming after school and shit like that. But and they were all really good, but we never really made anything of it. And then I was just taking classes at a community college, and then the pandemic hit, COVID hit, and all the school moved online and my grades just kind of started going to shit. I quit my job, which was dumb, but I quit my job at Walmart at like 3 years, and then I just started recording riffs on my computer with the crappy microphones that I had. I started recording riffs, and then I found this online program that's kind of like a mixing thing called BandLab, and I started making drum beats to play along to on that. And then just Teddy and I were friends, and you know, he's a metalhead just like me, so I just started sending him stuff, and I was like, you know, what do you think of this? And
then from that point on, like, I bought a bass. I had no idea how to play a fucking guitar or
How'd
a
you
bass.
get your bass, Teddy?
That was my second bass, so let me get to the first one. My first bass I ever bought was a shitty Washburn that was like $100 at a fucking guitar store.
I kind of forced him to do it.
Yeah, every guitar player needs a fucking bassist, so I was like, I'm gonna pick up this bass and I'm gonna like stick to it because I always wanted to be in a band. I've been writing lyrics since I was like 10 years old. Like, I had this like make-believe band called like Overkill Contained with my other buddy.
Oh, that's
like,
right. I remember that.
My old buddy Sam that I grew up with, that I know since I was like 5. Like, me and him always talked about like being in a band together, and we'd always listen to like Dio and Sabbath and System of a Down and shit like that.
Yeah.
Just like, it all started from like little roots and shit. But like getting a bass and like sticking to it with Lars, like that's like where like we started like making recordings and trying to write lyrics over it and shit. Cause then you had like the drum programming, the guitar, the bass, and now I can put like vocals over it because it's already like a little 2-piece project that we got going on. And then I'll shoot it over to this guy over here if we want to go in sequence of events.
Yeah.
I'm from Antioch and all that stuff. I grew up with them and everything, but then I left.
Oh shit.
I left to Texas, and I was gone for a while. You know what I mean?
Why did you move to Texas?
Me and my family basically like sold our house and moved into an RV.
Yeah. Damn.
So
Y'all were gone for like 2.5 years, just on the road.
Just on the
crossing
road.
On the fucking road.
No
bro.
home. You know
we were
what I
in
mean?
school too. Like,
Yeah.
And I was doing school on homeschool. You know, so like honestly, I didn't learn shit. I passed 2 years without doing shit. You know what I mean?
This motherfucker was fried the whole time.
But the thing is that this guy over here, Teddy would fucking FaceTime me. He was the only guy that would like call me from a hometown. You know what I mean? Like only person. And that meant a lot to me, and we would smoke on FaceTime and shit.
I remember one time I called you too. I got to see inside of the RV once you got, because they built their property up. Like they just had like a flat piece of land, and they were
Nothing
like
on it.
they were building shit on it,
Yeah,
and
literally
like
start
building
from scratch.
like started from like literally just a plot of land.
And that was during the COVID time.
yeah.
Oh shit.
You know what I mean?
So like lumber and shit was crazy.
So Teddy ends up sending me shit from noise violation.
Steel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm like, this is dope as fuck. I don't have
Crazy.
drums though.
Like a
You
desert.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Texas, bro.
I'm like, so we're from around here and shit. So we come to Chicago, and like what I remember seeing is people on drum buckets. You know what I mean? All the fucking time.
Yeah. The drum boys, yeah.
So I
Bucket
did,
boys.
so I started doing that,
They shred.
and I clipped off. Like I didn't have drumsticks. You know what I mean? And I obviously didn't have a job, so I just clipped off tree branches and shaved them down with my knife to the shape of drumsticks.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
So you couldn't even pay for drumsticks,
No.
bro. You just
Yeah, I just did it.
yeah.
So, and then I had my fucking Bluetooth speaker, blasted that bitch. Outside, I have 10.5 acres over there in Texas, so like no complaints about noise. So I'm over there all day going,
shooting
and my
rattlesnakes and shit.
and up to the stuff that Teddy's sending me.
Yeah.
So I learn it. You know what I mean? I didn't even know that I was gonna come up here, and
Fast forward, probably what, like couple
months.
maybe
Yeah,
a month or
You
two.
got your first drum set?
Month or
right?
two when he got his first drum set.
yep.
Teddy comes back to
Note
me.
to my mom, thank you for buying that fucking drum
Yeah,
set.
yeah.
Goddamn. She's like, I see your. I did it for like a month, literally, just that. And
Yeah.
she's like, I got you.
Facts.
So she did that shit.
Teddy comes back to me maybe like a month later or whatever, and he's like, yo, I found a drummer, Anakin. You remember him from high school, like from school? And I'm like, yeah, of course I remember Anakin, dude. We hung out a couple times, whatever. I'm like, I didn't know he played drums, and Teddy's like, yeah, he plays drums. I'm like, right on,
Fake
right
it till
on.
you make it though.
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
And so for the better, dude, Teddy fibbed me a little bit. Not even. I'm just naive, and I just didn't even think about it. I'm like, oh, cool, he plays the drums. I didn't realize. Oh, he's been playing the drums for like a couple months. Like he's brand new at it, but it's still dope. It's
We just like learned all together.
you know, I just didn't in the beginning. If I could be honest, I didn't take it super seriously, and I just had as much fun as I possibly could with it. Just having fun. Like if you're not enjoying what you're doing, so
We started in the basement. Like we
Still in the basement.
We didn't want to play shows.
Yeah.
We didn't want to do any of that. We were just chilling as homies.
Yeah, probably for like a year and a half, we never played a show or anything. We just sit there
good.
playing and playing. We didn't want to like go out and play a show and like fall apart there in the middle of one of
Yeah.
our time or something.
Yeah,
'Cause,
like, not have
like if
anything.
people can come out with their music and stuff and like I go to concert. I've always fucking gone to concerts since I was 6. Nothing is more impressive than seeing a band play like every note and never forget a word. Like anything, like even other types of performances, like not just metal, like rap, like anything that like takes like talent. Like
Well, I would say even if they like forget a note or forget a word, as if they can get right back on track
Yeah.
and not
Yeah.
mess anything else up, you know they've been practicing and honing their
That's
craft.
right.
yeah,
That's
that
right.
happens to us still. Like
100%.
it's
So
like
like
a little slip up and then it's just like, all right,
tight bounce
don't
back.
stop the song.
What are y'all main influences? Like what made y'all want to make
Started
music?
individually.
We can go across the board.
Go
with
across
that.
the board. Just
Yeah.
list two people. These two people,
There you go.
two bands.
Fuck. All right.
That's impossible.
All right. So I would say, fuck, dude.
Gotta pick
I
two.
know,
Come
man.
on.
System of a
There you
Down,
go.
Hell yeah.
like entry level band. First
Chop
band
Chop
was,
Zooey,
like,
bro. Chop Zooey, bro.
Yeah, ever since I was born, like jumping around on the
Hell
couch
yeah.
with a little mohawk and shit already. Like, yeah, exactly. Wake up! Go to the pillow, wake up!
That shit was so
Just like
raw.
how bouncy the rhythm is, and then like I got into middle school and like Marilyn Manson showed me like a craftsmanship behind art, like having like a lot of substance behind it. So like that like really inspired me, like for individuality type stuff. Just to, like
You listen to a lot of Marilyn Manson.
yeah, it's still like
Like, we
that's
were
always
growing
been
up.
like
For me, what noise violation means to me is like, do what the fuck you want to do.
yeah, straight up.
Whatever it is, whether it's music, whether it's writing, whether it's fucking driving a bus. I don't give a fuck what you want to do. Do it.
Yeah, if
You know what I
enjoy
mean?
it, do it.
Enjoy
like,
it, do it. You know what I mean? Like,
If you, yeah, just anything that's, if you have to get a job to support your art, if you have to, you know, whatever it might be, you know, within
Do what the
whatever
fuck you
makes
gotta
you
do.
comfortable and whatever makes you happy, just do that. And that's
Yeah.
what noise
Yeah.
violation means, I think, to all of us.
yeah.
it just gives me like purpose. I
Gives me
never
hope,
thought
sure,
that
yeah,
I would
some-
have like a purpose as much as I thought I did when I entered a band. Like I always wanted to be a musician. Like I'd always be practicing writing and fucking screaming growing up and jumping around my room in my own little mosh pit and shit. Like it's always been a dream just to like share that energy with other people
Yeah.
and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
100%.
Like just throw it down hard in their fucking face. Like you know, that's something that like
Yeah.
you got to give like your most pure energy out when you're in a band
Yeah.
like this. That's how I feel. I can't,
Oh, yeah,
you know,
we
that's
all
how I
work
feel.
for it,
Like
too.
we
Like none of us, we all have jobs and shit. We're all
That's
trying to
true,
support this
yeah.
stream. It's not like we're just sitting around waiting for the person
Yeah,
to come
yeah.
up to us.
yeah,
Like we're
Yeah.
out there trying to make it
Like those
happen.
hours that we're off work, we're putting the time into
yeah. It's
band.
like we work, jam, work,
Yeah.
Work,
jam, work,
jam,
jam,
work,
work, jam. There ain't shit to it.
Yeah.
Like
That's all it is.
we practice 3 times a week, damn near every week for the past like 3 fucking years.
And those
try.
are our hangout
If not
sessions.
more.
Yeah.
you know?
I know, it gives us
That's
a
how we
reason
have
to
fun.
see each other too.
Right,
which is
yeah,
really
it's-
nice.
Y'all are kick ass. That was a song called Crusher. Dropped that like 2 months ago. Y'all are kick ass. That was a song called Crusher. Dropped that like 2 months ago.